Welcome to the announcement of the nominees of the 2014 Arqiva Commercial Radio Awards, celebrating the very best in UK commercial radio. These nominations are kindly supported by IRN and our hosts, Capital FM. I'm Marvin Humes and I'm thrilled to be here to present these nominations to you today. I was at the Arqiva Awards last year, I had a great time, it was a fantastic night, and I can't wait to be there again this year. You're about to find out who's in the running to pick up one of these prestigious awards now in their 19th year. We're proud to have Arqiva as our headline sponsor once again, as well as many other sponsors, including PPL, RCS, NRS Media, Real World, and NDL. This is the fourth year the nominations have been announced online, so I've got to say a huge thank you to the team at Capital for making it happen today. For those of you in the newsrooms, we're also transmitting the audio via your IRN channel, and for those of you out and about, you can also follow us on Twitter. So let's get on with the nominations. I know some of you watching this have probably just finished your breakfast show, so you probably want to get out of the office, so we'll try and keep it brief. Okay, so let's start with the people who bring the money in. It's the sales and marketing categories. First up is the Marketing Award, and the nominees are Tenerife 106 Jack FM Solent, The Kiss at the Kiss with Cheltenham Art Gallery, Hart Gloucestershire, and the Hart House, Hart West Midlands. Next is the Local Sales Team of the Year, sponsored by NRS Media, and the nominees are Free Radio West Midlands, Global Radio, Manchester, and Metro Radio and Magic 1152. And now onto the National Sales Award. The nominees are Ad-Funded Programming on Absolute Radio, Begin with the Boomers from XFM, and XFM Presents with Ford Sync. Next up, those all-important live events, Radio Station Event of the Year. And the nominees are the Absolute Radio Sessions, the Key 103 Surprisal, and the Manuscript, Absolute Radio Comedy from Absolute Radio. Okay, so that's the first section complete. Now on to the programming categories. Let's start with the Breakfast Show of the Year with a TSA of under 2 million. And the nominees are Boogie in the Morning, Fourth One, Capital FM, South Wales, and KMFM Breakfast with Rob and Emma. And on to the Breakfast Show of the Year with a TSA of over 2 million, sponsored by Real World, and the nominees are the Christian O'Connell Breakfast Show on Absolute Radio, Sam and Amy from Gem 106, and the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with Tim Cocker. Okay, next up is the Feature of the Year, and the nominees are Emily's Customer Service Test, Capital South Coast, The Faulty List, Absolute Radio, and Walking with the Wounded from the Breeze Network. Okay, let's move on to the single programme or broadcast of the year. The nominees are Classic FM Summer Book Club with Alexander Armstrong, The Funeral of Margaret Thatcher from LBC, and Piper Alpha from North Sound 1. And now on to the specialist programme of the year. The nominees are Charlotte Green's Culture Club from Classic FM, Jeff Lloyd's Beatles Brunch, Absolute Radio, and the Sunday Roast with Caroline, 106 Jack FM, Oxfordshire. Okay, moving on to the Social Action Initiative Award. The nominees are Go Think Big from Bauer Media, Hate Crime in Rotherham, Rother FM, and Slavery in Our Streets from LBC. Now it's over to the Station Imaging Award. The nominees are 106 Jack FM South Coast, Andy Bush Super Sub from Absolute Radio, and the Capital Extra launch. Okay, so the last one in our programming section is the news coverage of the year. And the nominees are the Clutha Tragedy from Radio Clyde News, the Hallam FM News Team, and the Key 103 News Team. Okay, so we're halfway through. Congratulations to everyone who's been nominated so far. Let's move on to the People Awards. So first up is Presenter of the Year with a TSA of under 2 million. And the nominees are Anna Foster from Magic 1152, Tyne Weir, Pet, Stephen Carron, Metro FM, and Stu and Kelly also from Metro FM. And next is Presenter of the Year with a TSA of over 2 million. The nominees are Christian O'Connell, Absolute Radio. Pete Donaldson, also from Absolute Radio. And finally, Ed and Rachel from Heart, West Midlands. Okay, on to Programme of the Year now, sponsored by RCS. And the nominees are Sam Jackson, Classic FM. Mike Newman, Gem 106. And Chris Pegg, Metro Radio. Okay, so we're going on to a new category now for 2014. This one helps celebrate people behind the scenes who go above and beyond and help make commercial radio the success that it is. It's the Unsung Hero of the Year. The nominees are Dan Black from Metro FM, Sophie Hancock, Free Radio and Gem 106, and Emma Oxborough, Classic FM. And the final category in the People's section is the Ali Booker Memorial Award for Journalist of the Year. The nominees are Connor Gillies from Clyde One, Michelle Livesey, Key 103, and Tom Swarbrick from LBC. Right then, let's move on to the Advertising Awards, brought to you in association with the RAB. First up in this section is Advertiser of the Year. The nominees are British Gas, Direct Line, and Heinz. And next is the Media Agency of the Year. And the nominees are Cara, OMD UK, and PhD. So now it's on to two music categories sponsored by PPL. First up's the award for artists whose first entry into the PPL Top 100 Most Played Artists on Commercial Radio was during 2013. It's the PPL Breakthrough UK Artist of the Year. The nominees are John Newman, Naughty Boy, and Passenger. And next is the PPL Most Played UK Artist on Commercial Radio. The nominees are Ollie Murs, Queen, and Robbie Williams. Okay, so now we move on to the final three nominations, the ones I know you've all been waiting for. It's the Station of the Year categories. First up is the Station of the Year with a TSA of under 500,000. The nominees are CFM, Free Radio, Herefordshire and Worcestershire, and Isle of Wight Radio. Next is the Station of the Year with a TSA of between 500,000 and 2 million. The nominees are Clyde One, Hallam FM, and Metro FM. And the final category to be announced is the Station of the Year with a TSA of over 2 million. The nominees are Fun Kids, Gem 106, and LBC. So that's it. A massive congratulations to all of the nominees. The awards ceremony is on Thursday the 3rd of July at the Westminster Bridge Park Plaza and is hosted by Absolute Radio's Christian O'Connell. The evening kicks off around 5:30 with the awards being presented at around 7:45. We then wrap up with the NDL after show party from 9:30. Now if you want tickets for the awards, visit commercialradioawards.org and I guess I'll see you on the night. Take care.